Hello friends, in this video I'll be discussing nitrogen cycle in detail. Before going into what is nitrogen cycle and steps involved in it, let's first understand basics like what is nitrogen, where is nitrogen present, states of nitrogen, why nitrogen is important to plants and animals, what is compound, what is organic and inorganic nitrogen, and then after discussing all this, we'll move on to nitrogen cycle and steps involved in it. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll be covering this video in two parts. So let's start with basics. What is nitrogen? Nitrogen is a naturally occurring colorless, odorless, means does not have any smell, gaseous element. Symbol for nitrogen is N. Nitrogen makes up 78% of Earth's atmosphere. Liquid nitrogen is very cold, so used to freeze the food. Where is free nitrogen present? Nitrogen is in the soil, in the water we drink, in the air we breathe. Free nitrogen is also found in meteorites, volcanoes, mines, and some mineral springs. States of nitrogen means in what all form nitrogen is present. I'll be discussing just few which you need to know for nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen in the air is N2. Other states are nitrites NO2, nitrates NO3, ammonium NH4, ammonia NH3. Why nitrogen is important? Animals and plants both need nitrogen to make proteins, and as you know, proteins are needed for growth and development and reproduction process. So nitrogen plays a key role in plant growth. Lack of nitrogen makes plant yellow and produce smaller fruits and flowers. Nitrogen is also needed to make chlorophyll in plants. Nitrogen is present in the nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. Amino acids, that is proteins, contain nitrogen that makes up the proteins in your hair, muscles and skin. So nitrogen is very important for survival of plants, animals and humans. Cycle that explains movement of nitrogen between plants, animals, bacteria, atmosphere and soil is called nitrogen cycle. Now remember, plants cannot take free nitrogen, so it is converted into compounds called ammonia and nitrates. Then only plants can use them. Now before going into the steps involved in nitrogen cycle, let's understand these three terms which you hear often in nitrogen cycle. What is compound and what is the difference between organic and inorganic nitrogen? In English, you must have read about compound sentence, which is made by joining two simple sentences. Same way in chemistry, compound is a substance made by joining two or more elements. So water made by joining hydrogen and oxygen, carbon dioxide, ammonia are all compounds. Organic nitrogen occur in carbon-containing compounds, that is, compound which have carbon as main component. Nitrogen in proteins, nucleotides which make up DNA and RNA, and urea is organic nitrogen. More than 95% of nitrogen in soil is organic. Inorganic nitrogen occur in non-carbon containing compounds, that is, compounds which does not contain carbon, like nitrite NO2, nitrate NO3, ammonia NH3 and nitrogen. Plants take up nitrogen in inorganic form only. After understanding basics, now it will be easy for you to understand nitrogen cycle. So steps involved in nitrogen cycle are, first we have nitrogen fixation, then we have nitrification, then we have assimilation, fourth we have ammonification, and last we have denitrification. Let's understand each in detail in my next video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.